Six Pack here in studio. With me today, I have as our guest, pundit and publicist extraordinaire, Jerry McLaughlin.
Good to be here. Thank you.
Yes, and as always, we focus our laser-like attention on socialism and in all of its various forms in our society today. We had a couple of recent events, Jerry, that I was going to like to ask you about. First off, forget about gun control. Let's talk pitchfork control. Talk to me a little bit about this pitchfork attack that happened out there on the left coast recently.
Well, it's after the 3 mass shootings in a row for guns, calling for eliminating guns. Now they're talking about eliminating pitchforks because there's a pitchfork attack on a Seattle street reportedly committed by a man who had just been out of jail for 4 days. And now they're thinking about banning pitchforks because, of course,
of course.
Pitchforks.
Why wouldn't they?
Killing, right? We don't.
Why wouldn't they?
Right?
Absolutely. It's not the person, it's the utensil. Speaking of utensils, where are we going next with this, Jer? Knives, forks, spoons?
Yeah, butter knives. Even though they're not really sharp as steak knives, if you kind of go back and forth long enough, maybe they could penetrate the skin.
That's right.
And I'll get an owie, and I'll have to go to a crying zone in my local college.
That's it, man. It's not a college. It's a government socialist indoctrination camp. Get it right.
That's right.
All right. So how about this other one where we have these 2 Muslim representatives in the U.S. or senators or whatever the hell they are, who are just itching to go to Israel and badmouth them down and talk up the Palestinians.
Yeah, well, they've had this BDS movement, boycott Israel. I think B stands for boycott, D stands for divest. Yeah, thank you. Divestiture, and S for sanctions. So essentially, they want to scramble the nation state. They want to just strangle it and do heavy boycotts and make it basically collapse as a nation, destroy their economy. And they don't understand why Netanyahu doesn't want to just give them a red carpet to come over here and trash them. And they actually, according to my guest, former Mayor David Rubin, he says they actually had Palestinian leaders planning to come to the Temple Mount to cause trouble, to make all their decorations for the holy spot there. And let the world know, well, this is only the 3rd holiest spot for Islam, but this is the 1st holiest spot for Jews and Christians. And we're going to trash them right here from the Temple Mount here. And they're going to try to get a riot going there. I mean, literally 100,000 people rioting or something to try to make Netanyahu look like the bad guy.
Always straight out of the leftist agenda is create a situation, create a crisis. It's always got to be that, it goes through everything, whether it's global warming, whatever. It's always a crisis. It's always, massive reaction. Anyway, Jared, it's great having you here. I got to get rolling. Before I split, I'd just like to flash our code out there. Capitalism creates and socialism stultifies. Therefore, capitalism cool
and socialism sucks.
Thanks, Jared. Great seeing you, bud.
Take care, Joe.
All right, take care. Common sense, people.